Hey y'all, hey! Welcome to She Joy, a Step Fine Medium, Dr. Rose, coming to you live with another message of what you need to know today. So you guys, we are, of course, talking about the 7 planes of existence. Now, this is going to get a little deep. It's going to go directly with your numerology, your astrology, so on and so forth, but let's go ahead and dive in, alright? Alright, so the first level of existence is Earth, okay? And Earth is non-organic materials. Why do I say non-organic, right? Because it's minerals and vitamins. We ourselves are non-organic, right? Because what are we made of? Minerals and vitamins. That's why we have to take minerals and vitamins. That's why our body creates minerals and vitamins, okay? So it's very exciting. Now, the Earth is the lowest vibration of the 7 planes, okay? Yeah, to a degree, okay? We'll get into it. So, this is also where the humans are. Now, why it's the lowest vibration is because they're the slowest moving atoms, okay? This is the level that the atoms move the slowest, okay? So then, all right, give me a second. And this is called the middle kingdom because it's between heaven and hell, right? So it's the middle kingdom. That's what this is called, okay? But it's the lowest as far as like physically, okay? And that's why this plane is called the physical plane, okay? So then you've got the second plane. Now the second plane is the emotional plane, okay? It's the astral plane, the plane of love. It's free of time, it's free of space, okay? And it's free of gravity. So that's also like where you have your dreams and so on and so forth, okay? This is also where you have your life, your plans, your nature, your spirits, okay? And this is because faster carbon, okay? Faster carbon, okay? So, it's the place where you acclimate to the spiritual realm. Okay, so like after you pass away, you go straight to the second realm. The second realm is the astral realm, okay, which is where you'll see spirits and so on and so forth. This is the realm where we call podding, okay? Podding. A pod is like, you know what a pod is, right? A place where like you know, wait. You go and you wait in a pod. Like if you were, like if you were going to the doctor or you were going to go vote or something like that, you go into a pod, okay? Well, in this pod, you wait for atonement of God to decide whether you go to reincarnate or you go up the next levels, which we'll talk about, okay? So also that pod is where mediums and psychics, so on and so forth, can actually speak to spirits, okay? Then we've got the third realm, which is the thought realm, okay? It's the mental plane, where your imagination and your thoughts of all sorts, good, bad, ugly, imagination, so on and so forth, all come from this realm, okay? Now, this realm is where you sit for atonement, okay? Right, you can put that together. So, this is also the atonement realm. What is atonement? It's your life review, okay? Like judgment, like if you think of like Thoth and stuff like that, like ancient Egypt, right? It's where you meet with God and the council and your spirit guides to plan your next life and to gain your astrology sign, right? Which will give you the blueprint, which your numerology for what you need to know for your next life moving on to the next life, okay? Absolutely. It's like that. So then you've got the 4th level. Now the 4th level is formless, okay? It's the casual plane. It's like the Buddhic wisdom. Okay, Buddhic wisdom, right? Where imagination, wisdom, so on and so forth. Now this is where you have like your angels, your spirit guides, God's helpers, jobs for the heavens, so on and so forth is going to be around that, okay? Masters of those realms, okay? This is where they are, okay? So then you have the next level, which is the soul group, okay? Which is the spirit plane. This is totality. It's a self-shed for becoming in the one. So like you shed yourself and you become one with God. It's where you're merging with God. Okay, so like, okay. So let's say the earth is, well, earth is the lowest plane, right? And God is the highest plane. Okay? So while we're raising up, we're going to atonement, who we are, so on and so forth. Then you reach the fifth plane, and that's where you lose your identity, okay? And you merge back into God, your original form, okay? To then be so on and so forth, okay? Yeah. So then you have the sixth level, which is liquid light fields, okay? Which is Mordic plane, right? Involution, endings, the soul mind, merging with source, okay? So this is where we actually merge with source, okay? So the first one was getting you ready for source. The fifth plane was getting you ready for source. The sixth plane is merging with source. Okay? So that's when you actually become one with source. Yeah. Then you have the seventh realm. Now the seventh realm is the sovereign interrealm. It's the cosmic logos. Okay? It's God, nirvana consciousness. Okay? Christ consciousness. The perfect, the supreme, so on and so forth. Any name that is that, to our understanding, right? That is God. That is the level God is on. Okay? And, on that level, we're one with God. Okay? So that's the levels. Now, there's also density. Okay? Because the density, it goes underneath. So technically, it would be the zero plane. Okay? Density is like the level of consciousness. It's the higher low etheric level, which would be the underworld or purgatory or like limbo or hell or the dark universe. Okay? And that would be the zero of the spectrum here. And we put that after because it's good to know that that's where that is. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That is the 7 planes of existence. This is very cool information for those of you who want to get a better grip on who we are and like why we're here, right? So like, and it just makes sense because if you think about it, right? Okay, so we go through this life trying to get rid of our karma, right? And better our karma for our next life, right? So, and in our zodiac signs tell us, our birth charts tell us how we'll do that, okay? Right? Yeah. Through your natal chart, your birth charts, numerology, it's all it's all the things that you need to know to get you to where your soul is supposed to be in this level, on this plane, right? This plane of existence. So if you could think about it, it's kind of like a video game, okay? Yeah, I know how it sounds, but think of it like a video game, okay? So you put on Earth and you got this blueprint of what your life is supposed to be. Okay? And your goal is to make the choices that line up to those things so that you can advance to the next level. That really is what this is. The matrix, the simulation, earth, whatever you want to call life, whatever you want to call that. Physical, flesh, whatever you want to call that. That is why, that is what we are put here to do. Okay? And that is why astrology and numerology work no matter what. It is undeniably correct. Why? Because of what I just told you about the 7 planes of existence. They don't change. Just like other things that don't change is what? The universal laws. Right? Universal laws. It's the same principles. It's the same understanding. Okay? That being said, I hope that this has helped you guys. Stay blessed, never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. I'll see you guys next time.